Welcome back, everyone, to the GGBL part number 2 for opening day. 3 games on slate here tonight. I wanted to get all 5 of them in for the 1 o'clock slate, but as you guys can see, it is a late night upload. So could not quite fit all 5 games in. We got 3 tonight. I'm going to try my best to jam-pack everything for opening day into the next episode on Sunday, but no promises there. We might end up bleeding this into Monday of next week, but we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Bottom of the first inning, the Columbus Cardinals, the champions of last season, they are down 2-0 early. Junior Rivera on the mound, Trey Mashburn, the 2-run shot. Boom! Goodbye, baseball. Way to put an exclamation point at opening day, right? Well, Janil's going to get his revenge here. He's going to get a solo home run, maybe? Leaping at the wall? That's gone. It's a solo home run for Janil Rivera off of Will Smith. He'd been pitching really good up until this point here in the 4th inning, but Janil does strike back, getting his team back down a run. So let's jump here to the top of the 5th. 1 down. Trey Mashburn doing everything today. A 2-run homer, playing good defensively. Gets the 2nd out of the 5th. 0-1 pitch here again in the top of the 5th to Lonnie McQueen. Another great job at first base just to pick that little errant throw at shortstop. Speaking of good defensive plays, look at Lonnie McQueen. Got that hit stolen away from him. He gets his revenge. Janil Rivera here in the top of the 6th. 1-2 pitch. Is that one going to fall in? No, sir. Great play defensively at second base. We got defense. We got pitching. Got a little offense here. A little flash. Like this game so far. This is the highlight game of the night, it seems like. John Choi is going to try to steal that bag, but no such luck. He gets gunned down by Chucky Morton, the big-time free agent acquisition there for the Chicago Breeze. He will strike out in the next inning there against Janil Rivera. 0-2 pitch here. Jermaine Lane grounds out to Lonnie McQueen, and that is the end of the 6th inning. Still a 2-1 ball game. Mario Mazza up the middle, base hit. A leadoff single here at the top of the 7th. It's getting late. And I think that might just signal the end of the day for Will Smith, and yes, sir, it does. So we'll see who they're going to bring out in here in the bullpen. But, man, what a masterful performance by Will Smith. His team has got the lead. He shut down this Cardinals offense as much as he could. So now it's going to be up to the Mr. 3.15 ERA, John McGaffick. Still with nobody out here. Ground ball to third. Should be an easy play, but no. Throws it into the outfield. Oh, no. Not good. Riley Barr, all you got to do is put it in play. Good things will happen. McGaffick got to settle down here because he's got Will Till up to the dish. He's always so clutch. Right down the line. Base hit. It'll be 2-2. Tie game still. Again, nobody out. Yikes. How about Daniel Anderson? This lineup is so tough. You got Daniel Anderson, the big-time first baseman, big hitting first baseman, hitting 8th. Now Lou Jernigan, he comes up clutch, doesn't he? Usually does. Right fielder out there for the Cardinals. The weakest link, but he could be definitely a starter for anybody else. And we got a bunt attempt, a little suicide squeeze. What is going on? The CPU loves to do that, guys. I'm removing myself from the commentator role here. CPU loves to draw that play up. I hate it. I don't like it. Bases loaded. Not a good spot. So they do get the out. Off of the sacrifice, the squeeze, and Lonnie McQueen strikes out. Bottom of the 7th, Drew Goss. 0-2 pitch, leadoff double. That's what you like if you're a Chicago Breeze fan. If you're rooting for them tonight, you're rooting against the champs, you like to see that. A leadoff double, Janil's night is done, and they're going to go with the left-hander Greg Graves. A bunch of strikeouts. He's that type of pitcher. 104 as a reliever. It's crazy. But he hits Julio Cairo, the number 8 hitter. Now you got to face DeMarcus King. Popped him up. Will Till got the slick glove and the good speed. He gets over there into foul ground, makes the catch. 2-2 pitch here to the leadoff hitter, Douglas Pringle. Love the name. Mario Mazza's got the game. Nice spinning throw there to get out number 2, but runners will advance a base. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. And Will Till will make the out on the line drive catch. We're not done yet. Chris Jackson, the rookie pitcher, going up against this lineup. Ground ball over to second. John Choi should have been out, but he let him off the bag. Julio Cairo, you're costing the team here. Stolen base attempt. Safe. Oh my goodness. Runner in scoring position. Chris Jackson's got to get Janiel Rivera. Can he do it? 1-2 count. He will get the fly ball out there in right field, but again, the Breeze are throwing this ball all over the place. Can't have that. Mario Mazza draws a walk. Chris Jackson got to settle it down here. 2-2 pitch on Riley Barr. He gets him with the cut fastball, and he's pumped up. Why wouldn't he be? Shutting down the champs in that inning. Let's jump to the bottom of the 8th here. 0-2 count for Absol Jericho, and he's just shy from a solo home run, but he will slide in safely with a double. A one-out double here in the late stages of the ball game. Teammates going crazy. Teammates going nuts. Getting all hyped up. Chucky Morton, big spot for him, but he fouls out. Flies out in foul ground. Got 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Lang, little ground ball up the middle, but it's saved by Mazza. That would have definitely scored a run there to give the Breeze the lead, but what a job by Mario Mazza just to get there and save it. If that trickles into the outfield, he's scoring. Anderson will make this catch, and the inning's over for the Breeze. Let's go top 9. Chris Jackson is still out there. He's going to get Till to strike out. He was way out in front of that one. Wanted to do some damage. He wanted to play way out front. But I don't even know how Anderson takes that pitch. He must, I mean, it's 3-0. Must not really like it. It's got to be down the middle if you're going to swing at it. And luckily for him, umpire called that a ball because it was a ball. But we've got pinch runner action. And Chucky Morton, again, big free agent acquisition. Can't catch the speedy pinch runner. Oh, and this ball was just short-armed. Didn't really even give Lang a chance. He had to get it on the short hop, then apply the tag. If you just throw it low, if you just seed that thing down there, you're going to get him. But unfortunately, no such luck here for Morton or the Breeze. They do get that infield pop-up. You got Trey Mashburn trying to make the play here. Chris Jackson, though, is not fast enough to get Lonnie McQueen. He's one of the fastest players in the league. I don't blame Chris Jackson for just missing him by a step. That could haunt him. Frankie Bowen is up at the dish, but it's not going to matter. The throw goes away from first base. The pickoff attempt. That's going to lead to a run. Wow. So the rookie getting a little rattled here after trying to chase down Lonnie McQueen. And that's going to cost him a run. 3-2 pitch here to Bowen. He will get him to strike out. But the damage has been done. And now it's Mr. Automatic here. Humberto Matos, 46 saves and 49 opportunities. He's basically automatic. But now he's got to go up against the pinch hitter, Felipe Marquez, who does have a very good batting average. And a 1-2 pitch does exactly what you're taught to do. Fastball, he throws the heater, take it the other way. Let that thing travel. You know exactly where it's going to end up. Do some damage. And he did just that. So a one-out base hit off the closer. Pringle. It's looping. Oh, right in front of Frankie Bowen. But he's fast enough to make that catch. 0-2 pitch here to Chiatelis. Ground ball back to Mario Mazza. This game is over. The Chicago Breeze almost. They almost nipped them. Cardinals escape opening day with a victory in Chicago. So good game all the way around. 10 hits for Chicago, 9 for Columbus. Janiel was pretty good, I'd say, but 2 strikeouts. Didn't walk anybody. Would just like to see the strikeouts be a little bit, I don't know, more elite level for a guy like Janiel Rivera. Anyway, let's get out here to Orlando. The first game ever for the Orlando Sun Sox. If you guys remember, this is a team from the MLB The Show 23 expansion series on my main channel here on GG9. So this team's coming over replacing the Philadelphia Flight. The Flight were in a contest with the Pittsburgh Hammers and they lost. As far as a team record goes last season, whoever was the worst team of those two record-wise, they would end up getting moved to a relocation spot. And hey, here you go. Show up in Orlando. What do you guys think? Those of you that may not know about that. MLB The Show 23 series. How do you like the uniforms? You like the logo? The Orlando Sun Sox. Well, Luke Nettles shuts down those Orlando Sun Sox. My guy Marshall Langston, the leadoff hitter, swung at the first pitch. Next batter swung at the first pitch. They didn't really even make Luke Nettles work for it. Drew Reed on the other side shuts down Carolina. Let's go bottom 2. Silvarius Barreto, custom player who was drafted 2 seasons ago, finally making his big league debut, and he laces this baseball right back up the middle to the opposite side. He's a left-handed hitter, so left center field for the RBI single. Bottom 3rd with a 1-0 deficit. Luke Nettles just trying to shut these Sun Sox down. Langston, my guy, strikes out. Taj Mahal strikes out as well, another custom player. Rubio Moya, my guy, my catcher, my custom player, throws it into center field. Cash Fortuna trying to nab the runner at 3rd, but that one was a little off. Enrico Palazzo coming over from the free agents. Big-time hitter here for the Sun Sox now, a new player playing 3rd base today. Maybe, possibly, he needs to go back to catcher. They've got kind of a problem. They've got Barreto, who's a catcher. They've got Moya, who's a traditional catcher, and Palazzo, who can catch too. So it's like they got 3 catchers all trying to play catcher, 1st, and 3rd. They all can do it, so it's just a matter of who you like better. But Moya, again, my guy, doesn't come through. He checks his swing. Umpire said he went. And then my guy out here in left field, like Marshall. Come on, dude. Like, what are we doing? You're going to allow the runner to get to 2nd. You're going to allow the runner from 2nd to get to 3rd because of your non-hustle. I don't like that. Drew Reed needs every out that he can get. He needs all the help that he can get right now. He's pitching great. 1-1 ball game. Darius Wilson, former Richmond Good Boy, signing with the Carolina Blue Sox. Did not re-sign with Richmond here in the offseason. Took a payday. So he draws a walk, making this thing bases juiced. Leandro Casillas. I don't like the ERA. I don't like the whip as a reliever. But in this situation, you're licking your chops. 1-1 pitch. Bermudez got a good pitch to hit. He does get the sac fly. Carolina will take the lead here 2-1. 1-2 pitch. Oh, he got him. Steven Song sitting there looking. Fastball inside. Love to see it here if you are a Sun Sox fan. Taj Mahal striking him out. Again, is Nettles. He's got 10. Striking out Cash Fortuna. Make it 11. This guy is just so automatic, man. It's that arm slot. He's almost got that Humberto Feliz, who we're going to see with San Antonio here later in the episode here. He's got that sidearm Humberto Feliz arm slot. Makes him so effective. All right, Marshall Langston, my guy. 0 for 3 today. He's going to be 0 for 4, but he's going to get on 2nd because 3rd baseman can't find a grip on the ball. You know, Langston's got some speed. Like, I designed him that way. And I think after a little while in this game, coaches were like, dude, you got to hustle more. We can't have that. As a rookie, you need to be earning that playing time. And I've got no problem sitting you. So he hustled down that line, gave it a hard 90. 3rd baseman just threw it away. Cash Fortuna will walk. So the Sun Sox have a little something brewing here. And the Blue Sox will end up going to another reliever who had pretty good numbers in limited sample size with 15 games. But now he's got to go get Enrico Palazzo, who is 0 for today. But he has a walk to his credit. Give him 2 walks. So he extends this inning out. Base hit. All the way into the corner. The right field corner. Like the best possible spot that you could put it in this stadium. And that is going to score 3 runs. Freddie Torres comes through in the clutch. Sun Sox take the lead 4-2. The thing about Torres is, again, he is also battling for playing time because, again, you got Moya who can play catcher in 1st. You got Palazzo who can catch and play 3rd. And then Barreto can play catcher in 3rd too. So where does Torres fill in at this spot? Does he go to DH? Does he go to 1st? Like, it's tough. It's tough being Torres right now, but that is going to earn him some playing time because he won them that game. Shea Gallo comes on, gets the 1-2-3 inning, and the Sun Sox get their first victory of the season and in their franchise, if you will. Yes, they're the Philadelphia Flight, but you guys get what I'm saying here. So congratulations to the Sun Sox beating the Blue Sox. I'm surprised I didn't even mention that. We got 2 Soxes. Is that even how you say that, the plural? It's Sox. It's an X. All right, speaking of Humberto Feliz, remember we were just talking about that? That's the arm angle? Watch this arm angle right here. You guys have seen him before. Boom. Sidearm slot. Makes him tough, but David Gonzalez, big free agent acquisition here for the Maples, found no problem. Hacking, got the base hit. Look at Chavez way out in front here again. Look at that grip. And there you go. See you later. Way out in front. Strike 3. Sit down. 0-1 pitch here to Jimbo Crawford. He will pop up, and looks like Gonzalez was going. So they had a little hit-and-run action on him. But, again, that's what makes Feliz and Nettles so tough, because you can't really time them up. We'll talk about that more in a minute. Let's talk about the play made by Benny Blanco. Woo! Playing at first base today in his GGBL debut. He's normally, I believe, like a third baseman, middle infielder, but they're pretty stacked at those positions. So Blanco, they wanted to get the bat in the lineup today. He had to play first base, just made the most sense. But a great play at first. He might end up finding a home there for at least a couple seasons. Brody Boatwright, also from the Orlando Sun Sox Buffalo Saucers series, just like Enrico Palazzo. We just saw him with the Sun Sox. He making his GGBL debut here for the Bandits. He'll strike out, but runner on base, then a base hit. Percy Burnside, the AL batting champion last season. Brown had a good year. He was a 17-game winner, but he finds himself into some trouble here. A big-time jam. Bases loaded. He gets a key strikeout. Bear Bierbauer grounds out. And that's it for the first inning. So Brown gets a way out of it. He wiggles out of it. Love to see it. Let's jump to the bottom of the second inning. Again, Brown has a little bit of some trouble because Benny Blanco gets his first GGBL base hit, and it's a double. Not only has this guy got the glove, but he's showing the power, too. Opposite field as well. Awesome to see there for Benny Blanco. He's so strong, able to pull those hands in and take it to the opposite way. Now, a strikeout here for Brown. He's also going to get Boatwright here to K again. And Brown works out of another jam. Let's go top of the 4th inning, and Matt Justice. I've been waiting for this guy to show up in gameplay. Matt Justice. Big-time bomb. 421. That was no cheapie. Putting the Maples on top here on the board. 1-zippo ball game here for the Maples. Top 5th. Another home run. I think they've figured out Feliz. Freddie Altoro, first GGBL career home run. And again, that one wasn't a cheapie either. 408. See you later. Maples might be onto something here. I don't want to go down the path of like an overreaction, but this team's they got a lot better in the offseason. They look pretty good with this offense right now. Aiden Oliver out there in center field cannot make the play. He's got a big stick, but unfortunately the glove not with him right there on that play. Brody Boatwright gets his first GGBL knock. Look at that sweet swing, getting back, staying back, putting the power. Love to see it. Matt Campos striking out, sweeping curve. Another strikeout here for Brown. Fields is going to walk. A 1-out walk, and again, Brown finds himself in a jam, but Maples manager says, that's it. That's it. I've seen enough of this. I've seen enough of this story. Let's go to the pen. They're going to call on John Dawley. Again, I don't really like his ERA. Above a 4 as a reliever. You got Burnside up here. Again, AL batting champ, bases juiced. He grounds out into the double play. Started by Jimbo Crawford. Beautiful job there by the Maples defense. Speaking of Jimbo Crawford, that's a base hit. Full count pitch as well, by the way. So leadoff hit. Feliz's night is done, and day, if you will. There is sun shining here, Goldie. Yeah, it's daytime. Feliz's day is done, and now we're going to turn to David Rosado. 5.14 ERA. The whip is very, very high. And look, he's got the same motion. The delivery is still sidearm. It's basically Humberto Feliz. That's him. Double play started by Benny Blanco. Look at the defense out there. He seriously might find a home at first base. I hate to do it to him because he's such a great athlete, but he's big, he's strong, he's obviously making some nice plays out there at first. He could easily find himself a home. Now, Still top of the 6th. After that double play, Matt Justice goes Oppo Taco. Home run number 2 of the ball game. Man, he took Feliz deep and he took Rosado deep. He must like that arm angle. I think then that's my analysis there. I think he's got 2 home runs off 2 different pitchers, and they both look the same. So there's something there, So 3-0 lead Wisconsin, but Brody Boatwright here in the bottom of the 7th gets his first GGBL home run. He's now got 2 hits on the ball game, so he's making his presence felt as one of the top rookies in the league this year. So bottom 7th still, now 2 outs. Percy Burnside looks like to be a double here. Should be an RBI double, right? No. Throw's coming in. Campos is gunned out. Big money spent on David Gonzalez out here in left field, and look at this throw. Great relay to Dallas Blitz, and Dallas Blitz throws to Al Toro with the tag. Bang, bang, bang. See you later. Speaking of bang, boom. Presley, a 2-run bomb. It is 5-1 Wisconsin. I think that should pretty much do it, right? You would think. But I got to show you this. Bullpen gives up a couple runners. And now I want to show you guys my dude, Neo Zamora, going up against one of your dudes, Benny Blanco. Custom versus custom. My custom loses. It seems like that's the case today. All my customs are giving up runs and, you know, playing bad defensively and all that stuff. So RBI for Benny Blanco, number 2, hit number 2 for him. Deep drive out to center field, which should get the run home. Braxton gets the job done, and it is 5-3 Wisconsin. So San Antonio coming back a little bit. Zamora got to shut down Brody Boatwright. Deep drive to center, but not enough juice. On that one, Aiden Oliver's going to handle that out in center, and that's going to be the end of the inning. So let's now turn it here to the bottom of the 9th. Jamie Kapatic with 1 down. Grayson Fields, home run hitter. Ground ball right to shortstop Dallas Blitz. He'll make the play. Percy Burnside striking out. High fastball. Good pitch. Risky a little bit, given the score and the situation. He's the AL batting champ for a reason. You got to be careful with him, but he did get the strikeout, and the rest is history. So 5-3 game. Wisconsin gets the W on the back of Matt Justice. 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 solo home runs, by the way. Did the job for the Maples. Let's not forget the fact that Casey Brown had a pretty decent outing, right? Got himself into a ton of jams, but he was able to find himself working out of those jams. And I think that's really what won them the game. Of course, timely hitting. It's a team game all the way around, but pitching, solid defense, timely hitting, that's the formula to win in these situations. So congratulations to the Wisconsin Maples. Maybe things are starting to turn. Things are starting to change for the Maples. Now, guys, again, like I said at the very beginning, I'm going to show you the rest of the 1 o'clock slate here tomorrow. That means St. Louis, Houston, Kansas City, and New Orleans. So we've got a couple NL Central battles there for tomorrow to kick us off. Then we're going to bleed into the 4 o'clock games. And again, I'm going to try to get it all into one video, but no promises. It might bleed into Monday for another GGBL opening day upload. So guys, that is it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.